At Krista, Kristayane, Krista Ann, Krista Ann. And the third one you guys need to check out is, what is it, Magic by Marc?
Yes, sir.
It's at Magic by Marc with a C.
Magic by Marc with a C.
And it's magicbymarc.com. And there's a reason you need to follow this guy. This will make any party that much cooler. If it's a business party or a show that's going on. And the reason we bring him in here, let's look back in time. Why are we so down with Magic Marc? Because we used to make fun of magic. I used to say as a kid, I used to hate going to the birthday parties with a magician.
Yeah, and you said the worst birthday party you ever went to was your friend. Yeah, Covino went to school with a kid that was super. He went to school with a kid that was super cool, coolest kid in school.
Right.
His mom threw him a birthday party.
Right, but
hired
we were
Captain Crossbones, the magician.
Yeah. Well, we were at the age where scamming on ass was our #1 priority, right?
And this kid's mom
We were
didn't realize he was growing up, so.
Right.
They became the lamest birthday party with Captain Crossbones, the magician.
Yeah, he's like, Mom, I don't want Captain Crossbones. No, and Captain Crossbones ruined the party.
And from that day on, that kid went from the coolest kid in school to a loser.
Yeah, we didn't know half of him. We were so devastated by this. Like, everyone left his party like, yo, he's lame, Captain Crossbones. So I also said that, I never had that opportunity because my birthday parties were always like in the summertime and everything. And Magic Marc said, yo, magic's not lame. I'm going to come and do some tricks for your birthday. And we invited him on. And
Years
since
ago.
then, yeah, years ago. It was like 8 years ago.
Is this on?
And since then, this guy has proven us wrong, and he's blown our minds from time to time for many years, and we're happy to have him. Let's make some noise.
Yeah. Actually, I think how it started.
Yeah.
I think how it started, guys, is actually, let me move this mic over. I think how it started is one of the subjects of the show was you had been to a birthday party for somebody our age, 20s and 30s, and they were discussing, they were like, is it lame to have a magician at an adult birthday party? How lame is that to have it's an adult birthday party and they're inviting a magician.
Right, yeah. Balloon animals and stuff like that.
And then, of course, what happened is you started having a discussion about, is it lame or not to have a magician at a somewhat, adult's birthday party? And then you broke into the Captain Crossbones and like, magicians are so lame. And Rich was saying, it was all right, the magician. And you were like, that's lame. And I heard that, and I said, wait a second. I called in, and I said, that's exactly my job. My job is to go, to parties. And I said, it's a lot more than just doing the magic. I said, a lot of folks show up early to these things, and they're just standing around with their drink, not doing anything. They don't know other people. So a magician comes in and breaks the ice, introduces people to each other, gets people talking, gathers up a small group, and by the time, hopefully, I'm gone, that small group is now talking to each other, and I'm on to the next group introducing folks.
Now, Magic by Marc, we've probably talked about this before, but, is it lame for guys to learn some random tricks to meet some ladies? Like, can that help?
Yes, we've gone over this before.
Do you mean the salt shaker trick I show everyone I know?
like a guy like Rick behind you who does have a problem breaking the ice.
Well, that's what earlier. Yeah.
Right, with something simple like that, is that what kind of motivated you?
Of course, I'm the same way as Mercer Boy. I'm very, when I'm not doing my magic, I'm very shy. Mm-hmm. I'm very shy, especially when you get, ladies that are physically, very talented. So I'm very shy, so magic was a great help as far as breaking the ice with ladies as well.
Keep that in mind, Magic by Mercer.
Breaking the ice, and also one of the other things about magic is you are the at a party or something, you are kind of in a way drawing a little attention to yourself, so you're kind of making some action happen around you, that sort of thing, which is always a good thing to get the attention of the ladies as well, I thought.
Right.
And that's when I think it was first 2006. It was Sammy, was it? Said, can you come on and do some of this for us? And I said, me? Sure, okay. And that's when it started.
And I want people to know this too. We've had the best on the show, everyone from like the Blaines to Chris Angels, who we like a lot. Chris
Love
Angel's great. But Magic by Marc is the real deal.
I'll be honest,
bring him here.
I'm not even saying this.
Yeah.
We had Chris Angel on the show.
Yeah.
We've been to a show in Vegas, and I have more fun than Magic by Marc.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I really am.
I can't wait. Without further, blow our minds.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Let's get some of these ladies involved.
Yeah. Let's get one of the ladies involved. We have, is it Devin and Krista Ann, correct?
Yes.
Devin, Krista Ann. We've never met before today, have we?
No.
You swear to that, ladies? Okay.
I'm pretty sure, by the way.
Damn it! Damn it! Can we get a big round of applause for Devin? Come on up. Come on up, Devin.
Hey, Mark, Rich is pretty sure because of if you try.
Come on over
to
here,
get
Devin. Right over
complex.
here. What I'd like you to do is you're going to stand. I'm going to put this microphone. Just step down if you would. You got it? And again, we have never met, correct?
No.
Okay, I'm going to try and share this mic. Let me get a little closer to you. Here we go. I'm going to share the microphone with you. However, I want you to verify to everybody here that we've discussed this, but we have never met.
No, we never met.
We haven't planned anything yet.
No, no.
Okay, what is your zodiac sign, by the way?
I'm a Leo.
You're a Leo, so that means you're born when? July 31st?
24th.
July 24th? Or June?
July 24th.
July 24th. Okay, take one step to the left, please. And here's something new. Some of the favorites, I'm going to do some of the favorites that everybody has seen before, but something new to start us off is I did make a prediction before I left my apartment. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to make your mind completely blank, if you would.
Okay.
That was quick.
That'd be kind of hard.
That was quick. No, I'm only kidding. But into the microphone. I just want, everybody's got favorites. Everybody's got favorites. Everybody's got a favorite something. So what I'd like you to do, in a loud, clear voice, for all the dude bros here today from around the country, would you just tell us all, what is your favorite number? Let's just say between 1 and 100, if you would.
13.
13. Now, would you like to change your mind?
No.
Now, why did you came up with that mighty quick. Why did you?
I just came to me first.
Just
to be
came
honest.
to you first?
Yeah.
It doesn't bother you that it's an unlucky number or
No.
anything like that? Well, look at this, because inside my pocket, you ready for this, Dev? Bam! Look at that. Oh, wait, sorry, wrong pocket, hold on. Inside this pocket, what I'd like you to do. What I'd like you to do is with your hand, you're going to reach down into my pocket. You're going to reach down, you're going to pull out everything you could find into your hand, and then pull the pocket inside out, if you would, without letting anything fall. Once again, what was your number that you freely chose between 1 and 100?
13.
13, reach down inside my pocket. Hold on, let me enjoy
Something
this.
is right.
Dig around a little bit if you would. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Hello.
Quagmire.
Reach down in. Is the pocket completely empty? Is the pocket completely empty?
It seems
Dump
to be, yeah.
everything. Everything in the pocket is empty. And let's see what we've got there. Let me see. We have got, count it up, 2 nickels, 3 pennies, 13 cents. Give her a big round of applause. But wait a second. Wait a second. Just to double check. Just to double check. Is that the only thing inside my pocket, Devin? Look at that. Double check. Is it? Give her one more round of applause. Thank you very much. Can we have those? I think sometimes I'm a little off by about 1 or 2, but what I'd like you to do now is just step over here, if you would, to the right.
Okay.
Just step to the right. What I'm going to ask you to do is
My
one of
mind
my...
is slowly getting blasted, by the way. Oh, yes.
Here we
I'm
go.
impressed,
What
man.
I'd like you to do is that was a new prediction that I haven't done for the DBC before.
I like
What I'm going to ask you to do, young lady, is just take one step back, one more step, and now just sit on Mercer Boy's lap. No, I'm only kidding.
Oh, okay.
Sit on his lap! Because what I'm going to ask you to do, young lady, is hold both hands out like this. Now, once we do this, I don't want you to move at all. I promise you, you will not get hurt. You will not get hurt there. Do we have any sort of
Fernando?
or something? I just want you to maybe metal frames. Okay, you need to verify, and you're just going to lower your hands just a little bit like this, and do not move, and look me right in the eyes. What's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
A Leo. Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is that a real knife?
Oh, yeah.
Is it sharp?
Yeah, pretty sharp.
Okay, what I'm going to ask you to do, Devin, is lower one hand, whichever hand you'd like, about 2 inches lower than the other. Would you like to change your mind on which hand?
No.
Okay, make a fist out of it, please. And do not open. I'll have the knife. You guys here in the front row, make sure I don't cross this line. Here we go. Watch very carefully.
Magic Mark in action.
Be glad this isn't you, Krista.
He has a knife.
Here we go.
We got
We've got the knife, and let's see if we can do one of our old favorites, and then we'll get you involved. Here we go. Watch very carefully. What month were you born?
July.
July. Watch carefully, ladies and gentlemen.
Magic Mark.
Those in the
Stab
front
it.
row,
Right there.
those in the front row, please verify. Is the knife going in my hand, Eddie, your DJ?
Yes, sir.
Do you see it? Do you see any blood? Okay, let's try this out. You ready, Dev?
Yeah.
1, Look at me.
Stabbing his own hand.
Look at me. Don't be afraid.
Okay.
I see you
I get a
nervous.
little queasy sometimes at night. Maybe I should have brought that up.
I love it. Here we go. Just move your left hand aside a little bit and watch carefully. Here we go, young lady. Watch. 1, 2, 3. You should feel something. Do you feel anything in your hand?
Which one?
Your right, the fist. Or any hand. Do you feel anything? Do you feel anything? Here, let me try this right over here.
I feel like
Here, let me try this.
Just feeling tingling.
Let me do it right over here. Anything in this spot over here? Move the left hand aside. It's Let's do it. You ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Do you feel anything right here? Move the left hand aside. We're done with that hand.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's see. I'm aiming right for there. 1, 2. Anything? Nothing? Okay. Do you believe in voodoo?
I don't know.
She does.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
I guess.
Okay. Well,
You're
welcome
making me
back.
nervous.
Here we go. Let's do this. You ready, Tav? Watch
Yeah.
this. Look at me. And just like this, I'm cutting my hand. You should have felt something. You should see
Yeah.
something. Do you see any blood in my hand, folks? No. Devin, please turn your hand over. Show everybody. Oh! Show everybody what happened. Hold it up, Devin. My hand doesn't bleed. Devin's hand bleeds. Devin, stand up. What the hell? Show everybody what happened. Come on over here, Devin. Tell the microphone what just happened. Tell them what just happened.
Get away.
Hold that up. Show the audience. There we go. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you, Brittany. You did great. Did you feel it? What? I get that a lot from women.
Yeah. Couldn't do that shit.
Thank you so much, Devin. Let's get our other young assistant up here. Come on, Krista Ann, what I've got for you. Now, what's your zodiac sign?
A Leo.
You're a Leo. The lusty Leo. What month? What's your month and day?
July 30th.
July 30th. Well, watch this very carefully. What I've got over here is a pad of paper. We're going to try and dip back in. What town did you grow up in as a child?
Staten Island.
Staten Island? I'll speak a little slower. Here we go. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding about that. I'm just kidding. What I'm going to do here is I want you to think back. I'm going to draw a line with an X. Can everybody see that? Just a simple line with a simple X. Let me show the folks behind us. What I'm going to ask you to do, is write down your phone number and email right over here. I'm only kidding. What I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to think back. I want you to think back to the first boy you ever got busy with. His name. Or her name. I'm no judge. I'm no judge. I'm no judge. You got it? So just take one step back. I don't want to look. I'm going to look at this audience. I'm going to look at Greg over here. Last year he winked at me to try and distract me. So what I'm going to ask you to do is write on this line, just like you're writing on a blackboard. You're going to concentrate on the first boy you ever got busy with, and you're going to focus just like you're etching it on a blackboard, if you would, and then just right over there, and then fold it in half once, if you would, okay? And I'm going to turn around. Is it Krista?
Do I have to write it like that?
All right. Wait, as a matter of fact, I'm going to turn around. I don't want to see anything.
So Magic Mark's turning around.
First
She's gonna
guy,
write
the
it down.
first guy you made love to.
Hey,
I
whoops.
Yeah,
know,
you got
great.
busy.
I'm on the whole
Yeah, first.
Hopefully this guy's listening, right?
secret's out.
He's eating his heart out.
MagicByMarc.com.
Here we go. Is she ready? Are you ready? I'm looking at
Yes.
over here, though. Carlos, am I looking at you the whole time?
Yes, sir.
I was looking at you, Carlos from California, correct? Here we go. You got it? Take one step back and let's see if we can do this. I'll take this. Here, fold it one more time, like this, so I cannot see anything. Fair enough? Okay, just put the pen down over there. I don't want to touch it. I'm going to rip, and let's see what we've got here. Now, this is called Hellstronism. You're born on the, what day of the month?
30th.
Hold out your right hand, please. Watch this. Eddie, your DJ. I need you to make sure that I am not peeking. I'm looking at you dead in the eyes. You guys right over here. I'm going to open up the paper. I'm ripping it up. I'm going to open it, but I want you to make sure that I'm not peeking. I'm dead in the eyes with you. Have you got it? There we go. You're winking at me too. Okay, Krista. Oh. Damn it. Krista, hold your hand out. Where are you? Close tight. You got it? Guys, DBs, have I kept anything?
No.
Okay, here we go. If you would, I'm going to put my hand around your wrist. Here we go, and just relax. And you're going to place your left hand around right over there. There we go, and just relax. And concentrate on every letter. Now move your arm over here and over here. And just keep going. No, only that was just for me. There we go. And just try and relax, as I will as well, because I also get nervous. Look at this, guys. Come on. Here we go. Pretty young lady. Concentrate. I want you to think of the word in your head, and I'm going to go through the alphabet, and you're just going to try and just relax. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Wait. Q, R, S, T, U, V. Q, R, S, T. There's definitely an S or a T in the word she's thinking of, guys. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I've got it. I want you right now, squeeze tight. And then just relax. That's what I need. Here we go. And you're going to concentrate. And I got it. One last time, in your head only. In your head only. Think of the name. I've got it. Okay, let go. And now in a loud, clear voice, step up to the mic and tell us. You're thinking of a boy, correct? It's not a girl.
It's a boy.
And this is the first boy you've gotten busy with in your life, correct?
Yes.
Tell us in a loud, clear voice, yes or no. Are you thinking of a boy named Jesse? What I want you to do is make sure that's your handwriting. A lot of people think somehow I may swap out the piece of paper, so I want you to make sure it's your handwriting.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is your handwriting. One more round of applause. I did come up with something also new this year. Do you have a few more minutes?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You do? Do we have a stool or a chair for her? Let me try.
Got about 55 chairs.
We got a stool.
There you go.
We have Mercer's lap as always.
We got a stool for you.
We have a stool, perfect, because inside this envelope, watch this. You know, was it Zito? Was it Zito? Where is he? Where is he? Oh. You came up with like a little name for your comedy show. What was it?
Yes, so I'm sorry I came.
I'm sorry I came. I'm sorry. Well, I've called this show The Predictions and the Envelopes. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I made up a custom little routine just for the show. So I'm going to try and switch places here. Right over here like so. And I'd like you to just grab a seat if you would.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite new things. Grab a seat, young lady. However, I forgot one thing. Would you keep this warm for me?
Sure.
Would you keep this very warm? Let me just check out my prediction. Oh,
Like
yeah.
sit on it?
Yeah. Keep it very warm.
Okay. So Krista Ann is sitting on a manila envelope then.
With a prediction.
Right, with a prediction inside.
We've got a pack of cards.
Okay.
And as you guys know, how many of you guys have been like Dude Bros for many years? How many? Let's hear it.
Yeah.
So you know there's a lot of things in this show that are only in this show. A lot of phrases, a lot of names that are only in this show. So let me show you one thing. And I think you guys will know what this is. Let me put it down. But it's a pack of cards. And I'm going to start it off. And just to see how well you know the show and what type of effect the show has on people, we're going to look. So let me start it off with this one right over here. What's it say? It says, all the rage. All the rage, exactly. This one over here says, let me bring the mic up. This one over here says, tickle sack. Of course, tickle sack. Eddie, your
DJ.
Sean the
Lawyer.
Dude
Bro.
Justin in
Utah.
Friend in
Need.
Pussification of
America.
Spot.
Sister.
We kind of got you on that one. Here we go. Magic.
By Marc.
Mark, thank you. Josh in
Winnipeg.
who couldn't be here. Dickie.
Davis.
Stanky.
Yankees.
L.
Covino.
Sarah.
Boots.
Wes in
Idaho.
Rich is blue. I got a bunch of them. What dat?
Mean.
Joy on the
River.
Layla.
Kaylee. Covino.
over here going, what the hell are these guys doing? These are a bunch of phrases from the show I've written on a pack of cards, on a pack of blank-faced cards. All these phrases, all the rage, tickle sack, Eddie your DJ, Sean your lawyer, dude bro, I have a bunch more here. Layla, bottoms up, that's what's up, mustache-ness, Barnando, Stanley, living it! I got a bunch of them, here. But what I'm going to ask you to do is, would you just hold on to the cards in your hand? And, Rich, would you pass us that blue thing right there and unpack it? It's Rich's blue mug!
What are you doing with it?
Oh, let's think about one of those hampers.
It looks like, yes, it looks like one of these blue hampers.
No, there you go.
So I'm going to put it right over here.
Okay.
And,
So
Chris,
it's that blue unfoldable
Yep.
hamper thing.
Yeah.
yeah, just pack that. So you've got all the cards in your hand, correct? Okay, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous at all. What I'm going to ask you to do is just take them, cut them about halfway if you would, and put the other half underneath. And do it again, maybe a little thin to win, just to make sure they're mixed up. You got it? And let me know when you're done. And what I'd like you to do at this point is casually, you're just going to take about half of them, cut them wherever you like, put half in each hand. You got it? And then what you're going to do is I'm going to place this right over here. And let's see here. In order to not have you throw them over your head and hit Devin over there, I'm just going to put this basket right over here. And you're going to throw about half of the cards into the basket. Go ahead, Krista. 3 of the cards, half of them, whichever half you'd like.
Okay.
We're going to try and make a very fair selection here of all these different phrases from the show. So you're going to throw half of the cards into the basket. When I count to 3, here we go. Okay, let's. I like a woman of action. I like you. Okay, what you're going to do is take half of split what you have remaining up, the cards you have remaining, split those up into about half, and take half of those when I count to 3 and throw them into the basket. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So they're all over here. How many? You got a handful of cards left. Cut those in half again if you would to make a free choice. And dump about half of those in. There we go. And let me see what we've got here. We are down to about 1, 2, 3 cards here. Krista, would you just put your finger on any one of these 3? The last one right over there, what I'm going to ask you to do is just go ahead and take your hand, hold your hand out, and put your other hand on top if you would. Put your other hand on top, because let's see, you had a choice of 3 cards. The 2 that remaining are Layla and What Dat, so I'm going to put these right over there. And now I'm going to ask you. You had a free choice. You took the cards, you cut them as much as you want, you dumped them into the basket several times, 3 or 4, which left you, and then you picked a final card. Show us all which one you have and read it out loud, Krista. When?
Mercer boy.
Yeah!
Mercer boy.
Mercer boy! And now let's see if we did this. Are you ready? I'm going to take this. I'm going to put it in my pocket over here. And let's see if we've got this right. Would you just stand up if you would? Underneath you. It's nice and warm. I'll never use this envelope again. But inside this envelope, wouldn't it be amazing if you and I together got this prediction correct?
Yes.
If you and I together made a miracle. Here we go, and inside the envelope, we have a picture of Mercer Boy! There he is, folks! That's Mercer Boy when he was 6 months old. 5 months old? No? Well, I'll tell you what, Krista, let me ask you this. Do you think it looks a little bit more like him now?
Magic by Marc!
Give this I'll be following this one on Twitter. Trust me. One more round of applause. Thank you. Here it is right over here. What I'm going to ask you to do is I've got a watch. Let's get, would you help us out, young lady? Sure. What's your name?
Liz.
Liz, come on up here.
All right,
Liz, I love to get people involved, especially the dude bros and the lady bros.
Right.
So really quick, what I'm going to ask you to do is I've got a watch here. I'm going to pull the pin out. And what I'm going to ask you to do, Liz, is just go ahead. I'm not going to try and read her mind. We've already done that. We've already done that with Krista and Deb. I'm not going to ask you to read your mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and steal your thoughts. So just spin the pin around a little bit if you would. We only have a minute or two. So spin the pin, spin the pin, spin the pin. There you go. Here we go. Now push it in when you're done. There it is. Now what I'm going to ask you to do is you stopped at whatever time. We don't know. Take a look at the time you stopped at and memorize it. You got it? You got the time? You've got it memorized in your head?
Yes.
Okay, hold out your hand, please. Does everybody see the time? I'm not going to look at it, but does everybody in the back see that?
Okay.
Whatever time, there it is. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to ask you to just hold out your righty or lefty.
All right.
Hold out your right hand closed tight. And watch this. Look at me. And I just want you to imagine the time in your head. And here we go. 15, 30, 45. Noon, 15, 12, 15, 12, 3, 6, 9. I got it. You're blinking away. This is definitely a time that's in the first part of the hour. I think it's within the first 20 minutes of the hour because she blinks right between 12 and 3, correct? So look at me. And now think of the time in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got it. I've got it. But as I said, I'm not just going to read your mind. I'm going to try and steal your thoughts. So watch very carefully. You ready for this? Here we go. Well, what I'm going to ask you to do, the time you're thinking of, concentrate on it in your head right now. In your head, just say the time. I've got it. Are you thinking of something that's in the first 15 minutes or 20 minutes of the hour? I got it. You're thinking of a time. Is it something like, is it either 9:15 or 9:14 or 10:14 or 10:15? What is it?
250.
250? 250? Well, concentrate. Look at me, because as I said, I wasn't going to read your mind.
15 seconds.
Here we go. Well, I'm not going to read your mind. What I am going to do is steal your thoughts. Turn it over and double check the time and show everybody. Tell us what happened.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
There's no time.
What do you mean?
What?
Show
We'll see you
everybody.
guys tomorrow.
The actual time vanished from the watch. There's no hands on the watch. Pass that around and show everybody what happened. Give Liz a big round of applause. More. Pass that around. Let everybody see the watch.
Wow.
Okay, the board.
We have like 10 minutes.
That's what it said.
Huh?
Yeah, look at it.
Here we go, ladies. Would you like to help us out again, Devin? Come on up here real quick.
Yeah, look at there's no hands anymore.
No blood. Step right over here. One of my favorite ones to do. Hold on to this. And everybody knows what I'd like you to do is hold it with 2 fingers, please. Right at the neck. And here we go. Watch very carefully. What happens is when you take a fork and you twist it just like this. Go ahead and twist a little bit if you would. There you go. Now get it. There you go. Get it going faster. There you go. Twist, 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 twist. Do you feel it getting any warmer? Here, I'm going to put the microphone in front of you. Do you feel it getting any warmer? Because watch very carefully. Mine is about to do this. Watch. 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 Mine is getting warmer, and watch it about to twist. You ready? And just like this, bam. Mine twists exactly at the neck. Does everybody see that? How's yours doing? Good.
It's not doing anything.
Feel how warm I got this one. Yeah, let me. Well, good evening. This, and I'm just going to take this. I'm going to put it over here. And if you would take one step to the left. And I'm going to ask you to just, we're going to try and see what we can do with this one. Just point at me right in the eyes and let's see what we can do. Me! Merciful! Here we go. Here we go. And just concentrate, just extend it a little bit. And don't push, but just relax. Relax. And just like this, you should be feeling it get a little hotter. And just like this, what's happening?
Bending.
Bending, bending. Bending, and now come a little closer to it if you would, and let's see if we can make it bend a little bit more visually. Here we go. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. Now blow on it. The fork just broke in half. The fork just broke in half, and now let's see. Where's the fork that didn't bend? Where's the one that didn't bend? Oh, grab that. Grab that. And what I'm going to ask you to do is this is the one that didn't bend, so if you would, just take a big deep breath and blow on it. And just, you're going to see this happen visually, but watch. Bam. One of the tines is bent. just like so. 1 to 4 times, just like so. And take one more deep breath and blow. And this time you should see it visually happening as well. And just like that. It's now bent almost like a 90-degree turn. And this time we're going to try and do the corkscrew. The twist that we had earlier, we're going to try and do the corkscrew in her hand. So hold your right hand out if you would. We're going to try and do the corkscrew. Let's see if it even works. Close tight. There you go. I still see you've got some blood on you. Now listen carefully. If this gets too hot, you drop it. You understand me? If it gets, we're going to try and make it twist in your hands. So I want you to think of Play-Doh. Play-Doh. Remember Play-Doh?
Yeah.
I want you to think that the fork, the metal, is actually Play-Doh. Grab the bottom with your other hand and twist. Twist, twist, twist. And what's happening, squeeze tight. If it gets too hot, Dev, you drop it. You understand me? 1, 2, and just like that. Do you feel it twisting like Play-Doh in your hands? Hopefully, if we did this right, you will have a twisted up fork. Open up your hand. There we go. She did it.
Wow.
Right there. Now wait a second. Wait a second. Just wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. A lot of these guys, they're thinking that that's just Eddie or DJ. Would you hand it to Eddie for a sec? Eddie, that is twisted so much. You have to have like a vice to untwist it. Correct? I mean, you can't do that with your hands, naturally. Give it back to Deb if you would. What I'm going to ask you to do is one last time. Let me hold on to this. And this time take another big, deep breath.